Hello people, this is Mike Jr. II. Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud 2. Now, I just want to say that between the last episode and this episode, I have basically leveled up all of my weapons but Max's gun. So, from the cubic hammer, we got ourselves the digi hammer. It does not digivolve, sadly. And basically, not much really to say about it. If I remember correctly, I just used all of my stones to evolve it up to its certain point here. And now here it is. It's going to be leveling up a lot, and one of my issues is that because of the way the game works, I wasn't able to get Cedric in my party. So, despite the fact that this thing's going to be leveling up very fast, I'm not going to be able to switch that for this episode and the next episode. Kind of dumb, but what do you do? Anyway, so it's just something that I did. But basically, if I remember correctly, I think it works almost exactly like the cubic hammer did. This thing I did not build up at all, if I remember correctly. Actually, no, I did build it up to the point that I can get to the steel gun, but I still need to defeat a heat fairy and a rifle wolf. Because all of my weapons can level up so far, but they need the specific things, such as right here, we need to defeat an iron mask and a pirate eye. So we need to be able to defeat these monsters before our weapons can level up. I don't like this mechanic in Dark Cloud 2 because I really feel like if someone's willing to train up their weapons that far up, they should be allowed to get higher grade tier weapons despite, you know, not really needing them at that point in the game. I think this is a stupid way to hold players back. So anyway, with Monica here, we got ourselves the ruler sword, which I leveled up all the way up to 10 with Melaine in the party, so it still has tons of Zenth points. Delicious, delicious Zenth points. So yep, there is that. It is able to evolve into the cross hinder, which is what I want, and we have blue. Oh no, we have to beat a Bloomo, which is something which are monsters we're not going to see until way later in the game. We also have the moon amulet, which I think looks kind of cool. It kind of looks like the time, like an hourglass thing. It has the ability to evolve into the star amulet, which it's actually pretty cool. The star amulet's going to be the second to last one before Monica's final weapons. So we're not far to go with Monica's weapon here. Also, something else. I got myself an absorb coin, and what I want to do is I want to stick this on the I want to stick this on this specific weapon. Okay, so synthesize, boom. Now the only thing this thing is missing is wealth, and then it has the most amount of abilities you can get. Sadly, you can't see the cool effect because there's so many, or the cool weapon so much now because there's so many abilities in the way. But you know what? That helps out in the future. Because we don't have Lynn in the party anymore, this thing is basically useless in terms of trying to get more Zenth points out of it. So yeah. Because I wasn't going to be able to get as many Zenth points, I decided to use more of the things here to get itself up. I didn't use my diamond because I need to save the diamond for something I need to explain to you guys in the future. For a monster transformation. It's something you can use in a gift, and I want to keep this specific one because I don't know if I'm going to get my hands on another. So yeah, I sold some other things and whatnot, and I think that is it. I don't think I've done anything else besides level up my characters. The Ripod also got a good level up. That Nova Cannon is fucking kick-ass, by the way. But I did a lot of leveling up with the Ripod, but again, my issue is that Cedric cannot be a part of the party or do anything until we go to the next area, and I can't do that yet. So anyway, I'm adding Donnie to the party so we can skip certain things in the next area, and I'm probably going to be using mostly Monica because I want to be able to train up Max with Cedric in the party for the wrench. He really doesn't need it, but you know, I would still like to have it just to play it safe. So anyway, now that we have everything that we need, let's go on ahead. We don't have anybody new that we can really get in the party yet so far that I know of, so just want to say that right now. I think we might be able to in the next area, but because there's one more person that we can't get a hold of yet, and there's 3 people left in the entire game, so yeah. Also, I was able to complete another Spheda thing, so I got 4 more to go, guys, until I can get that girl in my party. So anyway, let's head to the next area.
Mount Gundor, here we come.
Fuck yeah, I love that name, by the way, Mount Gundor. Like, I don't know, that name just sounds so fucking badass, you know? I mean, that could be the name of a movie, you know, the Battle at Mount Gundor. I think it's pretty badass, honestly. Just my personal opinion. Alright then, so we're going to Hiamrada. I don't really know how to pronounce that. I don't know, I'm pronouncing it like you say helium almost. Oh, hey, look at this. It's very, a lot of embers and stuff here.
Chapter 5. Conflict of the Past and Future.
Uh-oh. Kind of jumped into that chapter, guys. Usually we have Max talking to himself before we do that.
What's this?
It's raining embers. Something is definitely up. The village of Heimrada should be here at the foot of Mount Gundor. But I guess it got wiped out too.
Let's get going then, Monica.
Be careful out there, you two.
There's nothing much we can do this time, so we'll just take it easy on the train, okay, guys?
If you need any help with anything, just let us know.
So yeah, they have now been placed in the train, and I guess can be... I thought they were able to be placed in Giorama before, but I guess I was wrong. So yeah, now we have to go to Mount Gundor, and I forget exactly where actually Mount Gundor is. Do we just have to go up here? Let's hope so. So we actually kind of have a predicament here with these embers. Probably the only time we really have this kind of issue in the entire game. And this is the last area, at least one of the main areas we have to go to before endgame. Which is why they're just chilling in the truck now.
Look there!
Gaspard. Can you just get the hell out of our lives, please?
Is it him? What's he up to this time?
Gaspard must be hopping mad that we've been restoring all the origin points.
And there's no way we're gonna let him stop us, right?
I wonder if Gaspard's causing these falling embers too.
No doubt about it. Oh, there's no way we can start bringing back wood and straw buildings now.
He's trying to stop us from building so we can't revive any more origin points.
That monster!
Let's hurry, Monica!
Yeah!
Alrighty then, so as you have heard there, things are a little bit different this time. We can't just start building random things here. Let me wait until we can actually get some area. I really do like this area. It's a very open area, and it reminds me much of Dark Cloud. It's very open. You know, there's some things in the way, but overall, I like this whole area because it reminds me much of Dark Cloud 1, and I believe Dark Cloud 1 had the better of the building areas than Dark Cloud 2, because they were mostly open areas like this where you could really put your mind to the imagination. You know, Sindane was okay, but Balance Valley and the Sea Place were, they were alright. But, yeah, we can't just go placing buildings and stuff, anything that's straw or made out of wood. Iron houses are a different story, though, and we're actually going to have to use those to our advantage. But for now, we just kind of have to leave things be. Alrighty then, so, yeah, let's just head into the new area right away. If you ask me, though, you know, Gaspard should get in trouble. You know, he didn't have to do any dungeon crawling before he could get here, asshole. Alright, so this is the new area, and basically it's inside of a goddamn volcano. What the hell? So yeah, I think it's a little bit longer than the ocean cave, and I think maybe just as long as the... I'm not sure on this exactly, but I think it's around just the same or different. I forget. So anyway, new area. Battle with Griffin's army. And now here is where we're actually going to be seeing some repeat enemies, which hopefully you guys will enjoy to finally see again. I like this music, by the way. You know, it's not the perfect match for the area that we're in, but I think it really, I think the music itself, you know, somewhat is just kind of one of those things where maybe sometimes being a little bit different is actually good for the game. Anyway, we're going to be switching to Monica, and because I don't have to worry about her weapon, we're just going to use this. So this Sticky Joe over here is basically the Crescent, oh, hey, we get escape powder from these guys? Damn, that's good. But, these guys are basically like the Crescent Moon characters. And up, Arnie, another level up. I can go with that. Also, these chests look badass. I just love the way the chests look overall. The red look and all that. Oh, and hey, we got a Geostone right away. Nice. So yeah, just like the previous areas, if I find the way to get the hell out of here as soon as possible, I will do so. Because staying in here is kind of dumb. So anyway, also, Monica's new weapon, I love the new combo for this thing. Watch this. This is holding forward, by the way. That spin attack does so much damage against monsters, especially if they don't get the chance to hit you. Because if they hit you, Monica kind of recoils a bit, but if they don't, you're able to get like 2 good hits on him right, you know, in a row. And I think that's really awesome. And, you know, I really wish I could see more monsters in these fucking Stick Joe guys. I mean, come on here. Don't really care about them too much. So yeah, sadly not too much plot and stuff going on here. You know, in the previous areas we had somebody to talk to beforehand, but we're kind of starting off a little empty here, you know? There's really nobody to talk to in this specific area, you know? They really did a good job. I don't know if Gaspard had to kill people to make the future different, but if so, he did a damn good job at it. I was going to look up something. What was I going to look up? I totally had a brain fart there. Oh! Here we go, Griffin soldiers. They are here and they are ready to fight back. Or not really fight back, but you know, get Monica for what they did, or what she did to them earlier. Anyway, I remember what I was gonna do now. I was gonna show you guys all of the weapons I have to, all the monsters I have to defeat. So if I remember correctly, most of these guys are not going to be in this specific area. I think they're going to be in the where is it? Heavy Hammer, Iron Mask, yeah. And then, I think most of them, besides the question shooter, I believe these guys, the Heat Fairy and the Rifle Wolf, I believe we can find them here, but I'm not sure. So, or at least at this point in the game, we can access them. We can, for the question shooter anyway. But anyway, yep, a lot of Griffin's henchmen. God, too many of them. Is this ringing a bell, Monica? Actually, might be a bad thing for it to ring a bell, you know, don't remember her father's death and all. Then again, I don't know, from, you know, let me talk about a bit what happened last time, in the last episode. Something I thought was really weird about it was that Monica really knew a lot about Max, and she never really told him. And I'm curious about whether or not Monica used, if Monica bringing, Gerald and, you know, Gerald and Max's mom, or Max's dad and mom, I wonder if she had a part to play about bringing Max's mom into the past and then later finding... Oh, nope, we got the Rifle Wolf here. Nice. So I'm going to switch to good time to show this off. Okay, I don't... Go the fuck away. Oh, lovely. It's not what I want to do. Come on. You know, I don't give a fuck. Come on. God damn it, Max is getting his ass kicked here. Yeah, he gonna need some little training up. Alright, you motherfucker. You wanna go heavy? Let's go heavy. Alright, now that we have just defeated the Rifle Wolf, the gun... Oh, hey, no, we got the new thing, too. Nice. The Magma Rock. That is the key for this area. So anyway, now that we defeated the Rifle Wolf with the thing, now all we have to do is kill the Heat Fairy. And then it is going to be able to level up. If you try to click the level up button, the game will just be like, oh, you can't level up because you didn't defeat the certain monsters yet. Alrighty then, so... But yeah, no, I'm using mostly Monica here, and I do have my reasons for it. So, you know, I really want to have Cedric in the party, but I want to keep Donnie just in case I get the halfway point. Plus, you know, being able to open chests when I want to is pretty cool, too. Alrighty then, so, damn. I think I'm just gonna run past most of this area. It's pretty much the same from the looks of it. They only have 2 new monsters, so, I'd rather not dilly-dally at all when I can just get the hell out of here. Oh, and we can, too. Nice. Okay. So we get to these little specific areas, which I think look really cool. And we go to our Magma Rock, and we stick it here. And the reason why is because there's actually a geyser here. And we have to use the rock to fly up on the geyser and get further up on the mountain. It's kind of dumb, but, you know, it does what it does. And we got a red seal here. Oh, great. So, no, this actually means Monica has to be here, which I think is fine, honestly. We want to be able to use Monica. After this specific area, I think I'll actually show off the Ripod, because I wanted to show off his Nova Cannon, because it is badass. Oop. Did not mean to start throwing my sword around. Oh, and hey, the Geostone's right over here. Sweet. Now let's just get our hands on that Magma Rock, and we're good to go. But yeah, no, the last episode, if you guys remember it, there was a lot of plot stuff involved, and... The Geostone's right in front of the exit. You know, that's pretty awesome. Now the very last monster we're going to defeat is going to have the Magma Rock, I bet. But, no, the last episode really had a lot of plot involved in it, and, you know, it really brings a lot of questions, and I think at that point, you know, maybe it took some time to get some really heavy plot, but I do have to say, you know, the plot in Dark Cloud 2 is, you know, the story overall is a lot better than Dark Cloud 1. Because Dark Cloud 1, it had a lot of issues, especially with just kind of leaving characters behind. You know, they wanted to have so many characters in the game, but they didn't do as much as they could have, honestly. You know, I mean, I think the only thing I can think of is at one point one of the guys comes out and he says, "Stop your bitching, let's go to one of the other areas." And, like, that's it. And it's like, what? Oh, we got ourselves a new monster here, the Thunder Gun Dragon, or Gundrum. I mean, their character, I mean, they really look almost exactly the same. And sadly, they are not heat fairies, so, yeah, still gotta wait for that weapon. God damn, 2 in a row. You go, Monica. Kick some ass. But no, the plot here... Oh, and here's the midway key, the stone tea. Just so you guys know. But the plot in Dark Cloud 1, I like it. I think that, especially I thought the ending was especially really sweet and, maybe cheesy, but at the same time, I thought it was really good. If you want to know the story of Dark Cloud 1, just watch my Let's Play of it. But, I really think that you should, oh, and here's the stone key. Or the stone tea. I don't get how it makes sense at all, but okay. But, I mean, I really liked the story, and the ending was sweet, but the overall, like, the way the story kind of came to be, it just seemed very just kind of there. In a sense, I liked the beginning of it, because it really gets you kind of, hyped up and scared of the threat. But, in all honesty, Griffin is definitely a better villain than the genie from the last game. I'm not going to doubt that one bit.